Well, folks, this is KAKATA City, and we're around the Bone Mines Road where this house is burning. It's after 11 p.m. and nothing can be done here because the fire is so heavy, so everyone is like just looking out to see the fire do its work. And it's on the Bone Mines Road right opposite the Congorers Church here on Bone Mines Road. And fire, I really don't know what to say, but this is disheartening. A concrete building right on the Bone Mines Road opposite Congorers High School is on fire, excessive fire, and nothing can be done about this. And it's so good that the house is standing alone, so it's not so harmful to other houses around, but it's a heavy fire, and I'm feeling the heat from right around here. This is so sad, and this is the second incident in KAKATA. Last night was around the water tower area. The Women and Children Director, Police Director in KAKATA house got burned last night, and today, the 2nd of January, is another disasters here, and lots of people who rent this house have lost most of their belongings, and the fire is excessive. We haven't established how the fire started, but it's something that we need to establish. But at this moment, you will not find anyone to talk to here. But more and more young people that we know, our friends, have been living in here, and this is how the fire have caught the house. But however, you don't mean like what do you have? I just left my head. Yeah, what? I know everything. I saw a video which is coming. But they were the water inside. No, the way they think looking, nothing like outside. Only the corner there, only fire, maybe then outside. So only the people came out. Yeah. Can they play the fire stuff? They do. But everything left inside. Yeah. Wow. So we're trying to open it. People are in your house already? No, nobody was in there. Only the two sisters out there. Oh, only two girls were there. Yeah. But it did not start from where they were. Yeah. I think everybody just need to practice when leaving your house. Receptacles or why you have to get from the wall. Take it from the wall. Because when you leave it there in the current, and then if you see receptacles, when it get hot, the fire can get caught. So we are on the Bone Mines Road right opposite the Congorers United Pentecostal Church. Right across the road, behind the garage, there where this incident is taking place, and according to eyewitnesses, nothing was taken from this house. Nothing was taken from this house. No one could be here to call off the fire. Only two ladies were in the house and they couldn't do anything. and the fire overran the entire building, and so nothing was taken from there. So absolutely everyone who lives in this building has lost everything. Fire service, me no na how you what are you boggy today in Nima. So this is why it is here. The fires all around. This is the second house getting burned in KAKATA. Like I said, last night it was the commander of the women and children in MyLiberianPeople around the water tower on January 1, and today is the 2nd of January, and it's in another community in BONG mines. Other information relates that in Nimba County, 4 houses caught fire today, and in Liberia there's no remedy to fire disaster, especially our fire services in KAKATA, or maybe elsewhere, is incapacitated. In fact, the fire service house in KAKATA has been abandoned. It's abandoned and nothing, no one is there. No one visits the area. Place is not painted, it's dirty, it's untidy. And so nothing is done about it. I don't know whether it's something that the government is taking in consideration, but it's really something that everyone will have to look at. This is it here. Everything burned. There are some people who weren't in the house, locked up the doors, went on the road to get maybe food or whatever they could get. They were there and the fire cut off behind them, doors locked and everything. But it's good that no one left in the fire, but every property has been damaged, and no one can just get to this fire easily. No one can just get there easily because it's huge and it's dry season, so every fire will escalate. And this is what happened on the BONG Mines Road here in KAKATA City. This is the second incident of fire, and fire is taking over the country everywhere. Another incident in Nuku town, other parts of Monrovia. Now it has visited Nimba. Now it's in MyLiberianPeople. And so I think we have to be our better keeper. One thing we should take into consideration is that before you leave your house, whether your phone is not charged or whatever thing, get it from charge, take the receptacles from the wall, take the stabilizers out of the plugs, and just leave it like that. Lay it down. When you come back, you can plug it, because when it leaves there and it gets hot, it may caught, it may catch a fire. So we have to take note of all these things here. KAKATA City, right opposite the Congress Church. It's a concrete building that is totally on fire. Nothing was taken out. Everything lost. Community members are standing, and everyone could just be watching because the fire is huge. Many of the attendants in the house were not here. According to information, there were only 2 ladies in the house, and the fire came out unexpectedly, and no one could stop it. I think it could be electrical fault, and that's one of the fastest way of the house getting burned. But this is the issue. This is the issue. Please don't go around the fire. What? Fire? Video in your Asing belum. This is the BONG Mines Road opposite the Congress High School, right behind the New Sapo Entertainment Center. This is where the house is burning, and it's a sad moment because everyone lost everything. Nothing was taken away. Hello. This is the back of the building. Nothing was taken away. Everyone lost everything in this building. Most of the tenants who reside in this building wasn't here. According to eyewitnesses, 2 ladies were in the house and they could not stop anything, and the fire overwhelmed the entire building. It must have been that where the fire came from, the door was locked. This is the reason why before you leave your homes, you have to take all of your plugs out of the wall. Get all of the plugs out of the wall as long as no one is at home. Don't leave your phone on charge for the safety of the houses. Don't leave your phones on charge. Take all the plugs from the wall. Let everything be off. When you come back, you want to charge your phone, you charge it. It's something I don't forget about because I have similar scenario. I came from work one morning and I saw my mattress burning. And so from that day, I don't care how the case may be, I don't leave plug-in wall. It's something that is so much used to me now. So I think all of you will have to practice it. No one will ever say, maybe when it happens, they'll say, oh, if for my room now won't allow. It can never work. Because every time before I leave my house, even when my phone is 2%, I'd rather carry the charger with me to where I'm going. I don't leave any plug in wall. Never. So I think everyone will have to practice that. Everyone will have to practice that. I guess some of these stabilizers or receptacles, were on, something were into it. And when it gets hot, the wire, some of the wires now are so thin, they melt. And fire will just cut up. So we need to take precautions because Liberia is without fire services. Liberia is without fire services. The fire service is just the name. There's nothing. They are a group of people who are just there to take pay. Nothing they have to do. So much of our colleagues and friends, there's a value boy who sells right around Hero Store. I think he lives in this house. I don't know his name, but he's a friend. He's black. There's another girl by the name of Manwata who also lives in this house on the Bong Mines Road. She's also affected. According to her, she didn't take anything from here. She ran from the house and the fire overwhelmed the entire place. So what led to the outbreak of the fire has not been established, but I'm sure it could be an electrical fault because there's no other thoughts about what's happening. No one is surprised how could it happen or where it came from. But we'll try to establish that at a later time because residents of this place are confused. They cannot see anything now because it's a surprise and nothing you can really get from them now. So I think at a later time, when everything cools off, then we can get words from some of the persons who live here. But it's really a sad story, and it's happening everywhere in Liberia. You, cool.
So keep watching. Just drop in the comment section your analysis and you'll see the current happening now along the lines of KAKATA City, finally country like area.
So just to describe the location of this place, for those of you who may like to come over to see, because I think those who live in this house are all young people. I know a girl by the name of Mawata. She lives here. And another guy who sells clothes right in front of Hero Store. He's black in complexion. I don't know, Moses and something like that. He also lives here. And lots of other folks lives here too. And this is what the fire has done to our colleagues, our friends, and is another beginning for them. And not to even talk about the house owner who has lost everything he or she has suffered for Imagine building a house and seeing it getting burned. It's something disheartening, and it's sad for you to take a house from ground level upward, and maybe sometimes the house could be your source of income because there are people who are renting in it, and it burned down. Where you get the money from to rebuild? Because this is an incident, you cannot tell those who live in the house to pay. That's one thing about fire. So the house owner takes the responsibility. Yeah, it's his house, so he or she will have to have it built back. But everyone in this house lost everything, including the house owner. So this is it. This is the issue. This is the happenings, and this is important. It's a warning shot to all of you following here. It's a warning shot to all of you. Be your own security at home. I'm cool. We cannot tell you how many bedrooms because this is a house that we haven't entered. We've not seen, accurately people who live here. The entire place is just silent. No one is talking anything. Everyone is just watching because the fire has reached its peak that no one ventures around it. So everyone allows it to do what it can do and be finished. So this is it, and at this juncture we would like to take a break to understand some of the factors that led to the burning of this house. so that we can search for some of the owners or people who were residing in this place, because it's surely a loss to them. And this is Liberia. Who helps them out? Will have to help themselves. So we'll have to be our own security everywhere we are. No one knows how this happened, whether it was electrical, what is an intentional act. No one can tell at this time. But people are using situations, I think. But we cannot speak to that directly because we don't have proofs to these allegations. But from the comment section, I think there are people who feel that way and they have such thoughts. Okay, at this point, we would like to call it a day. Thanks for following. Let's share the video and always act accordingly. Follow these rules and regulations that has to do with everything to protect yourself from fire disasters, because these are situations that are alarming in the country. In a few weeks, so many fire activities in the country. My name has been Akoli Nanakwala Jr. This is MyLiberianPeople Liberia. Bye-bye.
So good day wherever you are this time. I want to say welcome to this live podcast. I'm Patrick Moyer, and this is KAKATA City, MyLiberian County, one of the communities in KAKATA, the Bowmans Road community, where house believed to be 6 bedroom. Fire. The city of KAKATA, Mangibi. As you can see, there's no, fire service, and up to present, the fire service guy I get to arrive. Citizens of the community have tried quenching the fire, but it seems to be difficult. And so this is the level of the fire now that they have taken over the entire house. Everyone is just standing looking at the disaster, and there's no way now to quench the fire. This is KAKATA, Mangibi County, and this brings to the total number of 3 houses that have burned since this month. 3 houses just within 2 days time are caught on fire, and the fire service team, like I said, on Monday the guy said there is no empowerment, no fire truck, no equipment to help quench fire whenever there is an outbreak of fire disaster. So this is the situation now in KAKATA. This is the situation in KAKATA, Mangibi County, along the Bowmans Road. So this is DN News. I am Patrick Moyer. As I said, this is Mangibi County. A house believed to be a 6 bedroom. Just estimating, because the owner of the house, we are here to establish contact with the owner or either the tenant of the house. It's difficult now to interact with either of the residents of the house. And so those who have come, community dwellers and all the people from other places, we are just standing observing the house burning. They are trying their possible best. It's difficult now to quench, and so they are just stand up and looking at the incident taking place at the Beaumont Road in KAKATA, Mangibi County. Welcome to this live. Keep following this live podcast. My name is Patrick Moyer. This is DN News in KAKATA, Mangibi County. So, like I said, it is an SOS call to the fire service, the Liberian National Fire Service team. Is an SOS call. There is a need that the fire service team come and see how best they can address this situation. So wherever you are, if you are working with the Liberian National Fire Service team, maybe you can make your way, but the house is already damaged. As you can see, all of the roof has been eaten up by the fire, and just the building standing up. It might fall any moment from now due to the tension of the fire or the pressure that is being mounted by the fire. So this is it. This is how the house is right now. So it's, as you see the structure of the building, is almost like a brand new house. Yes, it looks like a brand new house, but it looks like a brand new house. But what we have gathered so far from our witnesses, they have said that this is a house that has an electricity. So the cause of the fire is yet to be established, but as we have gathered so far from some of the eyewitnesses, they have said that there is an electricity. The ADC is in the house, and currently you have power. So it might be one of the causes or the main cause of the fire, but it's yet to be established. The main cause of the fire is yet to be established. So this is it. This is the outlook of the building. This is the back of the building that is on fire. It's a very decent house, with everything within. It's a decent house with, everything within. But so I don't know. For now, if you look at, the fire incident, just of recent, you have, whole houses in Montreal County, the 72nd area, burning. And you also have another house in KAKATA burning in the Green Island community of recent in KAKATA. A house got a fire burned to ashes. This is another incident that, we have encountered so far. This is another incident so far that we have encountered at this point in time, where you have people sleeping and this kind of thing happening. But so far, again, as I said, we have not gotten any news that somebody was within, or maybe somebody died. No, we have not got any information or search. There is no crying here. No one is whooping, so we don't even know where is the owner of the house. We are yet to see who owns the house. I don't know where the owner is. So if we can see that person, we will also be able to establish contact with the owner of this house that is currently on fire. So I am Patrick Moyer. Keep watching. This is DN News. Follow this and share your comment in the comment section. What's your own call to the national government when it comes to empowering the Liberian National Fire Service? This is a community that hosts the Liberian National Fire Service local headquarters in KAKATA, Mangibi County, along the Beaumont Road. Is where you have the sub office of the Liberian National Fire Service. But since this incident started, we are yet to see the Liberian National Fire Service team. And it's just difficult. Anyway, I don't know how residents of the community begin quenching a fire. There's nothing like bucket of water that you see and see. Yes, the guy try to quench the fire, but everyone's just standing looking at the fire escalating to another level. But we hope and pray that life should not be taken away. Yes, that is what we hope for. But like I said again, we gathered that no one was within. All we hear is that foam left in, the house, and other properties, other materials, other valuable materials also got damaged. But when it comes to human life catastrophe, we have not gathered any news that somebody was within and got burned. So that is it. Keep watching, share your comments, share your view. What's your view on the current incident? What's your view on the current incident right now along the Bomans Road, right around the Kongoro Pentecostal School? If you are watching and from Mangibi or from KAKATA, if you are watching, you are from Mangibi or from KAKATA, you can also share your comment. Like I said, this is along the Bomans Road, right opposite the Kongoro School in KAKATA, Mangibi County. So we are here to establish talk with someone also to at least give us their own analysis when it comes to how this stuff started. But like I said, we will try to talk with some of the eyewitnesses if and only if they are in a position of talking with us, or they are willing to speak with us. We will try to talk with some of them and see what exactly they have to say, or some of them has to say about this sad event that is occurring now in KAKATA, Mangibi County. Yes, this is a very sad event that no one would like to. It's an event that no one wish for, but once it happens, you just have to accept. Yes, so to the owner of the house, we want to say, from the angle of DN News, we are so sorry about this. Yes, we are so sorry about this. So we are also yet to establish also how many bedrooms, but it's approximately 6 bedrooms as we are estimating. About 6 bedrooms with each bathroom, kitchen, both front and back porches, living room, and you just name it. It's a decent house. It's a very decent. It's a very, very decent house, as I said. Yes. So it's burning down to ashes. All of the roof has been eaten up by fire. All of the roof. So the water and sewer, the Liberian National Fire Service, they need to step up their game. There is a need that the government of Liberia subsidize these and support these two, agencies in order to boost the functionality of these two agencies. These are agencies that are very much important when it comes to disaster management control. So if you have the water and sewer and the fire service equipped and well, supported by the government of Liberia, you have then responding to events of such responsively, promptly in time whenever the need arises. But there is no fire truck, you don't even have tanker, you don't even have logistical support. So how do you expect the water and sewer, anyway, the fire service team to respond to these things, in time? It's difficult. Yes, it's very much difficult. So at times it make the work of these guys so much difficult to understand. You'll find citizens, supporters of the government criticizing and just saying things randomly without even knowing the issues. So this is it. Share your comments and the comment section. Share your view. What's your take on what's your call to the national government when it comes to supporting the water and civil and the National Fire Service of the Republic of Liberia? So keep watching. Just drop in the comment section your analysis and your view on the current happening now along the BONG Road to KAKATA City, BONG County, Liberia. Yes. And you have pump right before the house. Yes, you have pump, hand pump. This is a hand pump right before the house. Yes, this is a hand pump right before the house. Yes, but the guys accordingly, they try quenching the fire, but it was difficult, and the fire escalated to another level, so they could not, they could not continue the process. But they actually did their best as citizens and the neighbors to the owner of this house. They did their best, in quenching the fire, but they could not continue due to they could not continue the process due to the level in which the fire went. Yes. So thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching. And keep watching also. Thanks to our manager, our potent manager, Aaron Kuba. I want to say thank you for the support. Thank you for the opportunity granted us to use this platform, DN News, one of the biggest online platform, in Liberia, not just Facebook Live, but we also run, an online newspaper, so you can also do business with DN News. If you have your event, if you have a wedding event, then you have press release that you want to publish. You have other programs, birthday, graduation ceremony, or whatever event that you are having. You can just contact DN News Liberia for a live coverage, a live publication that is gonna be done. Yes. So thank you. We are now trying to call your day. We just decided to give you the scene of what is happening. Thank you for viewing this live. Have a God bless day. And today's the TD day in January TD 2025. Thank you for watching. I am Patrick Gemeni Moria.